Chicago Bears traveling to Jacksonville to face the Jags. Mitch Trubisky is back at quarterback, and the Bears have now won 2 in a row. They're making a late charge for that wild card spot. Jacksonville got Gardner Minshew back a couple weeks ago, and they're still pathetic. Bears, Jags, let's make a pick. This line opened up Chicago minus 3.5. That's it. And I have no idea how that happened because Chicago's been pretty hot and Jacksonville is sewer meat. So I don't know how that happened, but 97% of the money came in on the Bears at that number, as you would expect. They bumped it all the way up. They bumped it up 4 points, all the way up to 7.5. So it stayed at 7.5 throughout the rest of the week. Here we are on Saturday evening. It's at 7.5 still, but look at the money. A truckload of sharp money has come in on the Jags. Seems like the sharps, the heavy hitters, they like Jacksonville plus 7.5. Something to keep in mind when making your pick. So how do these two teams match up on the field? Well, Jacksonville matches up terribly against anybody. Their defense is that bad. They're giving up 420 yards a game. Whoever the Jags are playing, just chalk them up for 30 points. Their defense is that bad. The Bears' offense is now alive again. Mitch Trubisky is back. And since Mitch has come back, they've played 4 games, and the Bears are averaging 31 points a game in those 4 games. Now, I'm not a big I told you so guy, but when they made Foles the starter and benched Trubisky earlier in the season, I put out a video on this channel talking about how it was a huge mistake, that Mitch Trubisky's better than Foles and Foles is a backup quarterback. Bears friends ate me alive for that. Chicago's Bears fans were all over me in the comments, ripping me apart. And like I said, I'm not here to say I told you so, but I told you so. The Bears defense is a completely different story than the Bears offense. It's been struggling, and everyone's trying to blame Chuck Pagano, blame Matt Nagy. The truth is, they just have a lot of injuries. Keem Hicks, Khalil Mack, some other players have all been dealing with lingering injuries, and they're just banged up. They haven't been a full 100% pretty much since early in the season. So what's the pick here? Well, I'm pretty confident that the Bears is the correct side to be on in this game. The issue is going to be trying to get the number with the most value, because it's still, most books have it at 7.5. I was able to get it at 7 on DraftKings, so I'm already locked in. But if you have it on 7.5, wait it out. Because like I said, a lot of sharp money's coming in on Jacksonville, so you might be able to get Bears minus 7 right before kickoff if things continue the way they are. Chicago minus 7, lock it in.